Example 1. Looking at the given table, we are going to write the linear equation that gives the rule for the table. Step 1 is to go ahead and find the slope, which we remember from a table can be found looking at the change in y values divided by the change in x values. So here on our table, let's do exactly that. And truthfully, it doesn't matter which two rows you pick to use to analyze, because we have already been told this is a linear function. So I'm going to actually choose the bottom two rows, because why not? So here on the right side of the table, we have our y values. So the change in y values, to get from 7 to 8, you add 1. Yes, you do. And on the left side of the table, looking at the exact same two rows, we're going to look at the change in x values. To get from 2 to 3, you again have to add 1. As a result, I can now say that our slope, our change in y divided by the change in x, will be 1 divided by 1, and I got those from right here, which is equal to 1. So our slope, our m, is 1. Now that we have determined the slope from our table, we have to go find b. And b happens when x is equal to 0, so thus we have to just determine what y is equal to. What is the corresponding y when x happens to be equal to 0? On this table, on this example, we have been told where x happens to equal 0. And as a result, we know its corresponding y value. This 5 right here, this is b. So without any work or stress, we know that b is equal to 5. Now we are ready to go ahead and write the equation that corresponds to this table. Remembering that we look at y equals mx plus b. Let's fill in our slope and our y-intercept. So y equals m, which is 1, x, plus our y-intercept of a positive 5. Also remembering that usually a 1 for a coefficient of x is not stated. You're not going to see that on a digital platform or on a worksheet. So you would simply say, oh, the 1 is understood to be there. You don't need to show that 1. Therefore, y equals x plus 5. And there you go.